What's up, everybody? This is TC Cook with the Powerhouse, bringing you Powerhouse News, PH News, with the update. We try to keep you updated every month on what's going on, what we're doing, and what you can be expecting. So this month, I'm gonna start with what's coming, and then we'll get to kind of what we did this month. So obviously, school's opening up. First day of school will be this Friday. Powerhouse is open 3 to 6 on Friday. If we do meals, and again, I say if because things are just a lot different. We've got some rules and guidelines we got to abide by. Just try to keep everybody as safe as we can as possible. That's what we're working on. So we're working on some grab bag meals. You can eat here at the Powerhouse, but we've got to get everybody outside as much as possible. And so because we're not set up like a cafeteria, we're not set up like a restaurant, so it is a little bit more difficult for us to do that. So when it's nice out, we are pushing everyone outside. With that said, most everything inside will be shut off. Okay, we will, and a lot of it depends on the numbers that we have. So if we have our kind of average before COVID hit, 30, 40 kids, we can't have that all inside. We can't have that even in the upstairs, downstairs areas. Those are smaller areas. So we're trying to get everybody outside. We got new things like the Gaga ball pit. We've got Frisbee golf. We've got a lot of different activities that we're trying to do. Again, bike shop, the workout room is probably going to be off limits because of the space, the area that we have. So we're going to try to push everybody outside. If it rains or there's bad weather, if it's super hot, hundreds of degrees, right, that does create a problem for us. So we are still working on what we're going to do, and a lot of that, again, depends on the amount of teams that we have. If it's raining and we're all inside, it's going to be tough. So we do recommend masks. Obviously, we did get a grant through the United Way Community Foundation, help with that also with them. So we got a grant for hand sanitizer stations, so we're going to be putting those up. Also some masks. Now, the masks that we did get, they're not the reusable kind. They are the disposable kind, and those, with our average numbers, are probably going to only last us a week. So the school is providing masks. So if you have that mask, use it. We wash it when you get home, take care of it, that type of stuff, but you can use that here. TRT at this point, the school has posted they're not letting any outside people in, which would be us. So we're kind of working with them to see what we can do, see when that might be able to kick off, when that might start. The hub is another thing that we're working on. We're not there yet. We're also kind of waiting and seeing how things are going to go with school to see if we can't kick that back off again. So those are some of the things to come. Some more things to come. With the football season going, that is available. There's going to be we're going to be helping take a part into the Tailgate City on Fridays. Also, we'll be doing some of the meals. They're going to do like a Thursday team meal. We're helping head that up here at the Powerhouse. Again, just more ways that we can kind of connect with youth. We can be there and we can support things that are going on inside our community. So all of that said, we're working on these things. We're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes, but we are trying, and we're working our hardest to help. Obviously, with the spread, we don't want to see people getting sick as much as possible, but we also know and understand the vital role that just being together plays in the role of teenagers and the role of our community. We need that camaraderie. We need that in-person activity, and the Powerhouse is a big player in that. And so we want to be on the forefront of that also. With the mental health side of things that people are talking about, and just being kind of locked away, what that has done with teenagers is just not good. And so we're trying our best to work along the guidelines, but still understand the effects of what's happening. So just please join us in prayer with that. Please cover this place in prayer. We do not want to be part of the problem, but part of the solution. And we just want kids to know that we're here, we care about them, and the reason why we care about them is because of Jesus. That's why we care about them. So moving on to kind of what July looked like for us, right? So July was hot, it definitely was, but we did local mission trip. Habitat for Humanity put on Up In and Out. True Scripts helped with a lot of things with that. So we just appreciate Habitat and True Scripts for doing that with us. ACC, Bethany, New Hope, Powerhouse, and the football team we're all out here doing the work, really putting in the effort. We had a great set of volunteers that joined with us, plus all the youth pastors getting together and the youth ministries getting together to put this on. It was just an amazing couple of days. The teens worked so hard. It was crazy. They worked so hard in the heat. And they pushed themselves so hard that literally we got done in 2 days. And here's some of the stuff that we did. So we built 2 ramps. We teamed up with Helping His Hands because they have tons of knowledge on that to build 2 ramps for people. One was a cancer patient. Just amazing to build those ramps so that way they can get in and out of their cars, in and out of their house so much easier. We passed out food to people who needed it. We did landscaping for 4 houses, 3 houses, landscaping, cleaned up one part of landscaping. That was amazing. Teamed up with Charlie Heller with Heller Unlimited. He was just a tremendous source, obviously, of knowledge on how to do that, what plants to plant, what would look good. So we just appreciate him helping us out on that. Teaching us how to do those things. We did some work around the Powerhouse also, some cleanup. We took an old air hockey table because we got a new one donated, and we even were able to donate that to a church. So we took it apart here, and then we delivered it to the church and put it back together. So that was awesome. We were able to do that. Mowed some yards. We picked up trash around the city. The city said, hey, if you guys could just even send a group just to pick up trash. We did a lot around the roundabout area and those businesses around there. We also sorted, Helping His Hands have disaster kits. They're out of Vincennes, out of Knox County. But they have disaster kits that they do. And they get these big shipments in, right, of just a big crate of toothpaste. And they don't know how much is in there. So we sorted, we counted, we put together some disaster kits for them. So that way they're prepared and ready. Whenever something does happen, they're going to be ready and on the go for that. We took care of some yard work for a lady. And this lady's just tremendous. She's in her 80s. She works super hard in her yard, but she had a pool and they don't use it anymore. She takes care of her son who does have a mental disability, and they used to get in the pool all the time. Well, they just can't anymore. So we took that down for them, filled it back in with some dirt for her. And she wanted the dirt because she has these amazing gardens, flower beds and gardens. She was going to fill in holes and do different things. And she's just nonstop. But we're just really thankful we were able to help her with that. It was just too big for her, and we were able to take it to the dump, get rid of it for her, take it down. So we appreciated that we were able to do that. So we got a lot of stuff done in 2 days. And like I said, the team just worked super hard, really put in the effort, and we're just really thankful for them. And so that's kind of what July looked like. We were definitely planning and maneuvering around different things and waiting for the governor to say whatever he needed to say. But we got together. Again, it was put on by Habitat, with True Scripts sponsoring a lot of it. Charlie Heller came in to help out, and just with knowledge and just giving us a discount even for us. Just had a lot of people helping. Antioch, Bethany, New Hope, PH football team. I want to give a shout out definitely to Mary Rodimel for really taking the food. So kind of organizing breakfast and dinner, getting people together for that. It was really cool to see, about 30 to 40, and I think we pushed almost 50 one day of people getting together, teens getting together. We prayed at the beginning. We went out and we served. When we came back, we ate supper. And then we had a time of worship and a time of sharing. Andrew Raymond and Dennis McDaniel shared for those 2 nights. And so just awesome to be able to praise the Lord with our mouths, with our actions, and just bringing churches together. And we want to continue to do that here, especially through the Powerhouse, to do that. So, guys, we're excited about the new school year. We know there's going to be obstacles. We know there's going to be things that will come our way, but we're excited about where the Lord's going to take us with that. I'm excited to get to meet some new kids. The seventh graders, the ones who were sixth graders last year, now seventh grade, are able to come. So we're excited to get to meet some new teenagers, some new kids coming in, and just excited to be able to build relationships and share the gospel. That's what we're about here. That's what we're going to continue to do here. That's what we've done for over 20 years, is just built relationships with youth in order to share the gospel. Guys, the support that we've had through the good times, through the bad times, through the pandemic times, has been tremendous. And we appreciate every church. We appreciate every person, every business that decides that they trust us to put their money here so that we can share the love of God with teenagers. And they see the need for that. We just thank each and every one of you, 100%. You guys are the fuel that just keeps us going. The kind words, we get letters in, we get thank yous, we get notes in. Those kind words that have been coming, just amazing, just amazing. So we appreciate everybody. We appreciate people who support us on through social media, through liking, sharing, responding, commenting. That helps us tremendous. Just liking, just sharing some of our videos gets our word out, gets people to know who we are, what we're doing here. So just continue to do that. Like, share, comment, continue to do that, because you don't even, just that little bit, it takes a second, to do that, really affects the Powerhouse's growth, really affects people seeing us and knowing what we do for the love of the Lord. So guys, we appreciate you. Hope you guys have a good month. We'll talk to you next month.